want to not just like give you the techniques, but I want to like tell you how to train for improving your turtle. So if you have crap turtle and you keep getting your back taken, you keep getting choked, start by anytime your guard is vulnerable to being passed, go early into the turtle position. So if James is playing guard against me and I'm able to get the beat, he's just going to turn and he's going to always fight for inside position. So if he scoots back. So the first thing he's going to focus on is the hand pummeling stuff. So as soon as I beat and he turns the turtle, he's going to bring his face up to his knees and he's going to get this hand by going to a cross. So he's going to hold this hand and bring his elbow in front to the seam. Okay, now he's going to put his head on the mat and his toes. And now all he's thinking about, if my hand's coming up here, he's blocking it with his left. Okay, and if my hand gets in here, he's going to do a cross pummel, bring his elbow back inside. You can let go of this once you've denied it. And from here, you're just trying to stop them. Just don't let them get anything. Come back for a second. So the turn into turtle again. So anytime, turn the turtle, get their hands outside. And then to deny the hooks, you just keep, if they don't have the arms inside, if your elbows protrude your hips, so just fold it here, it's nearly impossible to put the hook in. Usually people will be like this and falling off, and now it's all about like bumping them with your hips so they feel unstable. The more someone can just ride you, the worse your positioning is going to get. So never allowing them to just, sit on you, so always bumping them if their weight's on you. And then if you feel them off of you, it's just about sitting away into that opposite space. So you can roll and back up. If you're less flexible or if you have injuries, just sitting out into guard. And most of the time, you're probably gonna catch people. So as James sits, if I'm back here and he sits away and I chase him, he's gonna be catching me and things. Triangles, omoplatas, sweeps. But that's the first thing. Deny the inside control and just see how long you can be in there for and progress it. Obviously, as you go up through the belts and the skills of your opponent, it's going to be harder, okay? But that's the first one. And once you feel like no one can get inside, you try to be the most annoying person to roll with ever, who's not even doing jiu-jitsu anymore, they're just doing turtle. And then what you start to do when you feel like, oh, this isn't fun for me or for them, is like, I have too much of an advantage, I understand this too much. Then you give them a hook, then you give them a seat belt or a grip. You give them whatever technique you're working on, whatever's in the sequence, you allow that position to happen, and then you work to try to use the techniques that I was talking about. So you progress into worse and worse positions until you feel comfortable dealing with them and understanding how they work. And you just refine it. So every time you do a training session, you get better. And you come away and you think about, oh, what happened? I wasn't able to stop this. I wasn't able to stop them choking me, them flattening me out. I come back to the tapes or just ask one of the coaches or ask me. And that's how you progressively build your confidence. And if you're confident here and at defending your back, then your guard retention and your guard offense will get better because you'll not be so afraid of getting past because you always have somewhere to go that's safe. And then that's how you become dangerous, is just solid defense in the worst positions and build up. Okay, because even when you're in mud, you can turtle, side control, you can try to turtle, all of these places you can turtle. And then you get to work all the time. Every training session that you can roll, you can practice this. And that's how you really want to improve, is you have like a small amount of ideas that you're trying to work on, you build them up, and then you move and make it more and more difficult. Try to do it on everyone, and that's how you're going to improve quickly. Like not months, not years, like weeks, and you'll be so much better if you're intentional. And that's my top tips for getting better at turtle. Just do it more.
My top tip is new ground online.
New ground online. Jeez.